According to a report by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the healthcare field is the largest industry in the United States today, employing over 14.3 million wage and salary workers in 2008. In fact, of the 20 fastest growing occupations today, 10 of them are in healthcare. To meet this current and growing demand, now more than ever before, there is a greater need for qualified, skilled healthcare workers.
So clearly nursing, all of the rehabilitation therapies, all of the diagnostic technicians and technologies, all of those will continue to grow. We also see, for instance, for a long time, medical coding and billing was in very high demand because of the coding requirement. But computers have now replaced much of that coding requirement. Instead, we have a new challenge, health information technology. That's a whole new technology giving rise to a new profession, health information technologist. That's more on the administrative side.
Despite today's unstable economy, experts say healthcare jobs are expected to grow faster than any other industry, roughly 22%, or 3.2 million new jobs by 2018.
I think, as everybody understands, we have an aging population. That aging population, by the way, is not well. We get older, but we have more problems, multiple diagnoses. And the complexity of those cases requires a higher level of healthcare service and a great deal of healthcare specialization. Technologies create great demand for more professionals. I don't know if you're aware of it, but right now there's a new technologist, an electro-neurological technologist. And that technologist deals strictly with sleep apnea. Now, we have more sleep apnea because we're an aging population and because we're heavier than we used to be.
Today, there are numerous vocational and technical schools that offer a variety of educational programs that in most cases can be completed in less time than traditional colleges and universities. Concorde Career Colleges offer the choice of certificate, diploma, and degree programs. Concorde training programs also cover a wide variety of healthcare fields, from medical and dental assisting to more demanding high-level clinical professions such as nursing, respiratory therapy, and surgical technology, and many more.
There's such diversity within healthcare, and it draws all populations, all ages, right out of high school to your older adults that are seeking career changes. It has financial stability, it has job security. You can't outsource taking care of somebody. And so that draws people to our field, to our healthcare world. Every program that we have has a component within the program where our students are doing side by side with other professionals their skills that they've learned within the lab setting, within the classroom setting. And so we call these externships, or we call them clinical rotations, where they're going out to the facilities, they're working in an employer's environment, and they are doing the tasks, the skills that they've learned.
Concorde offers graduate employment services to help students secure a job in their medical field once they graduate.
The day after I graduated Concorde, I enrolled in a First Assist program. I successfully completed that program within 15 months, and I'm currently employed as an orthopedic oncologist assistant. So I work in surgery every day, closing surgery, implantation, and it's just great. I was able to use Concorde to make a lot of connections and a lot of face time with people that have helped me advance my career.
I think they've given me the foundation, that they've put the mold there, and they've allowed me to build on the mold, and they've encouraged me, even after I've graduated, to continue doing so. I have instructors now that call me to make sure I'm doing okay, and when I see them out in the field or out in the real world, are you progressing? Where are you at? What's going on? So they definitely take that to the next level. So it definitely has allowed me to proceed on to bigger and better things.
The Obama administration is committed to increasing the amount of college graduates by 8 million over the next 10 years, making the need for career school options more important now than ever. Currently, questions have been raised on practices career colleges employ when recruiting and placing students, and as a result, schools may be facing increased federal regulations.
We at Concorde have worked very hard to actually lead inside the industry that process to make sure that we are meeting those standards in representations to students, that we're accurate and fair and truthful, And very, very honestly, we are and we have been. That's not new for us.
Concorde Career Colleges is one of an exclusive group of schools that only offer specialized healthcare career training. For the past 40 years, they have been providing local communities with trained healthcare professionals. Concorde schools are also nationally accredited, and their programs are recognized by highly regarded accredited bodies and state nursing boards. Concorde continues to expand their course offerings to include more than 20 programs.
I say by year 2016, our geriatric population will be the largest population. That means the need for healthcare workers will continue to grow and explode with the needs of our communities. And so it's exciting to be part of this industry, to be part of that workforce that reaches out and touches and makes such a difference.
I think Concorde has given me an outstanding basis on which to build the rest of my career. I've been given a great basis as an LVN, and I'm continuing on with my training to get my RN.
With 15 locations and plans to open new schools throughout the country, Concorde is known as a reputable, efficient, and affordable pathway to a successful medical career.
In the last 15 years, every single time I've been in the hospital or one of my family members has been in the hospital, we've had a Concorde graduate involved in their care. And you know, I try to think, what greater impact could we have made than to see that type of evolution take place, where our graduates are out there taking care of my family, taking care of people that I know and love, and I also trust that they're getting good care. So it makes a difference.
If you are looking for a rewarding occupation where you can make a difference, Concorde Career Colleges provide the training you need to gain successful employment in the exciting healthcare field.
If you are needing to, get into the workforce quickly versus a university, you have access to that. You are able to start working, quickly, and also the classes are smaller, which makes it the one-on-one with your teachers easier, and you're not as intimidated to ask questions maybe if you don't really understand something.
I would recommend this program to anyone that wanted to make a career change and had a desire and aptitude for healthcare. I was 34 years old when I made the change, and I've never looked back.
To get started with a healthcare career today, visit concorde.edu, specializing in healthcare training.